Hey writers, we are going to talk about how we can figure out if we are really done with our story. We're going to use this checklist. We're going to start with the first thing. Does my story have a cover page? Mine does. Mine says Shiner's Adventures by Lenny and Bryant. And I was thinking about the heart of my story and how what it really boils down to was we loved Shiner so much that no matter how many adventures he went on, we would chase him and we would go wherever he needed us to go so that we could find him and he could be a part of our family. Okay, so it has a cover page. That's the first thing. There's two more things. Have I reread and touched every page? Remember, sometimes we leave an important thing out, so that's why we touch every page. And also, that's how we figure out if we have our pages in the right order before we staple it together. So, my dog Shiner likes to go on adventures. That was the beginning, right? One time we saw Shiner climb up the fence, paw over paw. So I've got my first event. Oh, and then another time Shiner got into someone's house through their doggy door. Oh, and hey, who are you? Woof, woof, woof. And Shiner went on one last adventure before he died. We will always remember his brave, loving days with us. Okay, so it's in the right order. And before I staple it, I need to check one last thing. I need to review my story hint. Does it have characters? Yes, right? Shiner is in it. My family is in it. Does it have a setting? Yes. I drew pictures of the streets, the living room he was in, all the places he ran off to. And then remember 1, 2, 3 events. He climbed up the fence paw over paw. He went into somebody else's doggy door. He went on one last adventure. Oh, and the lady also was, he was barking at the lady when she said, hey, what are you doing here? And then the heart of the story when he went on one last adventure. Okay, so my story is ready. I've got it in the right order. And I noticed some of my friends brought some staplers to school and I wanted to talk to you about that. You might be using your own stapler at your house. You might be using one at school. But I want to tell you, you have to make sure your pages are facing the right way. Okay, we always open a book and read it from left to right. And when you staple, you only need 3 staples, okay? You're gonna start with the middle staple, and you don't wanna go way in the middle, because then you can't open the pages all the way, they get stuck, okay? Okay, so you're gonna start in the middle, and you're gonna start pretty close to the edge. So let me show you. Gotta make sure they're all in there, and you wanna be careful. One time Nurse Gina had to fish a staple out of my son Charlie's thumb, so really, do not get your finger in the way of this. And it's okay if you wanna ask a grown-up to do it for you, okay? Click. Really, you have to try to get a staple in your thumb. I don't think you're gonna have that problem. Okay, so you've already got the one in the middle, and then you're gonna do one up towards the top, like this. Click. And one towards the bottom. I'm gonna get all the pages in there. Click. Okay, this is your book. Oh, look, I have a book. I'm really proud of it. Okay. Boys and girls, think about your checklist. It has a cover page. You've touched each word and page. You've made sure it's in the order you want it in. And then also you have made sure you've got all the elements of your story hand. And that's what makes a great personal narrative. Now you might not be on the same part of your story as I am. You might not be finished today with yours. So you're gonna add to the words, add to the picture, or it might be time to put a cover on yours and get it all put together, okay? Writers, you're such great authors. I am so, so proud of you.